What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's Maverick here, and it is time for another weekly dose of Monster Girls. So, last episode, we finished up the story of Illy the Harpy, who apparently has some phoenix blood in her. I think I already talked at length about this in the last episode. I don't think calling it the phoenix is quite correct. It's more of the Ho-Oh of Japanese folklore and Chinese folklore, I guess you could say, judging by her colorful feathers, which is more akin to a rainbow, instead of a phoenix, which is generally just completely red and flamed, right? But that is just some semantics. One thing I did miss, however, is that at the very end of last episode, we actually, right before the preview, had also a slight, a very short scene with Saphee's friend, the arachnid, spider. I'm not quite sure how the Monster Girl terminology for a spider is. Arachne? Something like that, I believe. But in any case, I think that is the focal point of this episode. And speaking of, I do feel like as the series progresses on, they are still loosely correlated somehow. So it is a case where the world that we are building is layered on and on and on, and eventually it's gonna go somewhere. I think we already see hints and pieces of that. So I guess right now we'll just continue on with the layering and get right into this episode. All right, let's begin in 3, 2, 1. Play. Oh, we're still at the village? You would think that, Alright. As I was... Go, Saphee, go! Oh? Nothing? Huh. I was waiting for Saphee to erupt there. I do find it kind of ironic that a human is... What now? Or the web? I think what they're trying to go for there is, you know, some... Yeah, it's probably the spider. Okay, it is called a arachne. Arachne from arachnids. Yeah, it's Saphee's friend there. You know, on the poisonous spectrum, right? You gotta bunch all those together, like the spiders, the snakes, the scorpions, and all that good stuff. Ah, Saphee is so pretty. Right. So beyond, yeah. So I guess later on we're gonna have to deal with the Cyclops girl. We already saw her before, but we haven't went through her story. I believe she was called Mei, not Neem. Cecilia. It's so hard remembering their names. They're like, I mean, Illy is easy. Oh yeah, Meme. Arachnia. Kafuli. Wow. Oh, that is her tail is just so freaking convenient. Not really. That's true. Spiders do have different kinds of silk. Three, two, one. And oh, it's her. Hello. Best friend? That's a tarantula. Arachnid. Alright, so she's a tarantula. A designer. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely more a Ho-Oh and not a Western style Phoenix. You could just literally go to the village, girl. Oh, she didn't know? Alright. There it is. Hmm? Well, about that. This is really just an excuse to get these girls covered in, you know, white sticky stuff. Wait, I would say you should know who she is, Tesselia. Oh no. Sure, I don't think she feels killed that well. Hmm? 'I gotta say though, that Arachnia, she definitely has a sense of what looks good. I really like Saphee's design, her clothing. Hmm? Does that have to do with, what? Is that like a giant or something? You're in the hot springs. You should. Oh well, never mind. Someone's here. I gotta say though, with all the I think out of all the monsters, definitely an arachnid's going to be the most, how can I put it, off-putting to some people. Like honestly, out of all the creepy crawly things, like within insects and arachnids, I'm actually quite okay with spiders. But seeing an enlarged version like this though, like her lower body, yeah. This is definitely a free-spirited girl. And trap. Ooh. Alright, what do you want to do? ですか。Just a taste. ですけど。And she's probably gonna get joy out of her. This girl. I don't hate her. And Saphie's gonna be right around the corner. Oh no, it's Thessalia. Oh, she's using an actual sword. I wonder if her clothing is made by her as well. You would think that there's just really such a big deal. Those of high class would probably be using her clothing as well. Alright. We got the harem fight now. Okay, you got a point. This just one is more forceful. Defeat it with logic and facts. Hmm? By the way, it's not really complicated. Alright, alright. A scissor? Are you gonna get it in the middle? Oh, there's Saphee. Um, you're suffocating him. That, that's gotta be the stupidest ending to all this. Why are you so surprised? I don't think you should be surprised by that. Ooh, just one of those. Okay. What do you expect Glenn to say here? A convention? I wish to have you by my side in the future. Ah. I mean, that's... I think you're gonna get pushed down again, Glenn. Hmm? Oh no. There's the giant, maybe? Question mark? Golem? Giant. Or perhaps trolls? Alright, I guess. Well, see you guys after this. Okay, so we had a little bit of a Saved by the Bell situation here, I guess you could say. So we don't really get to see the aftermath of the confession and reperception, I guess you could say, from Glenn during that last scene there, since apparently they're being invaded by a giant or something or another. You know, how much money you guys want to bet that the giant is probably a female as well, right? Probably another monster girl. But yeah, anyways, the new character introduced this episode, Arachnia, so a best friend, and does have quite the perverted sense of, not exactly humor, just like they said, a sense of friendship and love, right? Though I have to say, I don't hate her character. In fact, I find it very, very entertaining and amusing, if nothing else. And hey, Saphee sticks up for her, so that's basically that, right? She's already like, yeah, she's my best friend, I can't really do anything about it. I know she's not going to really harm me anyways, so, well, if Saphee's okay with it, then I guess we can all be okay with it. I was kind of disappointed we didn't actually get to see them, you know, duking it out here, particularly between Cecilia and Arachnia. I was seriously waiting for them to. I really wanted to see like what Arachnia was going to do with her scissors. Like that was quite amusing. I thought she was literally going to like cut Cecilia's sword in half, saber in half or something. You wouldn't think she was a fighting type, but I mean, she is of the more, you know, poisonous kind of archetype here, right? Like I said, with the snakes, you always got a bunch of these together. The snakes, the spiders, the scorpions, all that good stuff. All the so-called poisonous or more lethal kind of creatures, if you will. Beyond that, we actually didn't get much in regards to the medical stuff either for this episode. In fact, I feel like a few episodes now, we're really kind of light on both the action and the medical stuff, and it's more just, you know, watching the monster girls interact with each other with their unique quirks and traits that they do have as monster girls, right? So going a little bit back to, I guess, the inspiration for this series, which is the the daily lives of monster girls. Monster Musume no Nichijo, I think that was the series name. And so, I mean, considering the animation quality here, I'm not exactly sure if we should wish for more action scenes, but I'm just saying, with the background of this being something like, we were just literally had a war and all that, you would think that we'd be getting a bit more, actual fighting, right? Beyond that, I guess we also have the case, again, going back, the case of Saphee and Glenn, right? So, it really is no surprise that Saphee loves Glenn. We've known that since episode 1. To be honest, I don't feel like Glenn felt really surprised at that yet also. I think he definitely knows, especially considering all that Saphee did. So the way I'm interpreting that scene where he was a little bit surprised, I think that was more that he was surprised Saphee being so straightforward and, you know, just literally a straight up confession there, right? Because I was certainly surprised as well. I mean, that we're literally like only on episode 7, and you know, even though a lot of things might be implied, there's a little bit of difference when you just come out there and say it out loud, right? Yeah, I mean, I do think that Glenn probably shares those feelings as well, considering his inspiration to become a doctor in the first place was probably because of Saphee, right? Now, I don't know, like, I don't know if the original work for this is quite long or something. I do believe that there's already been 6 or 7 volumes of this in terms of a light novel. So I don't know how far off this is going to be, and considering that this is the Monster Musume series, I'm guessing that they're just going to go with polygamy, right? So basically all the monster girls and ooh, all joining in to have fun in the harem, in the party. But yeah. Still, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. Not really that much to talk about. It's more just the characters coming along. Like I said though, I do like Arachne as character. And she designed some spanking good outfits. I really love Saphee's character design, her costume design and whatnot. And she's quite fun to be around, I guess you could say. So, in any case, that's it for episode 7 of Monster Musume. Actually, I should say monisha is the preferred short comment for this. And I will see you guys next week as well. Bye-bye.